What is up? What's up, everyone? Everyone, this is your girl Scent. Said it in the building, y'all. On this Sunday, it's raining out here. I don't know where you all are, but where I am in the D, it is raining, you all. So, hey, I'm gonna make this video not too long. But what's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. Before I get started, I just want to say this site is for education and entertainment purposes. And so, therefore, everything that I say from this point on is allegedly. Okay, we gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get started. I went ahead and dropped the link because what I want to start and what we're gonna talk about. The topic is DaBaby on, some of his homosexuality comments that he's made. And as of a couple of hours ago, I just was, informed that he's been dropped off the lineup for the concert after, just actually before a couple of hours he was supposed to go on stage. They told him, no, can't go, sorry. You shouldn't open your goddamn. No, I haven't been 2 minutes in the video, so I can't curse yet, but I almost said something. But yeah, so DaBaby is being, it's being punished, y'all, for what he said. Of course, that's how it go, Anytime you don't agree with what they got to say in the music industry when it comes to the homosexuality, they ain't hearing it. It's one thing now. They're gonna come for him. They'll come for him. Hey sis, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so basically, yeah, that's what I wanted to I want to talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Is it right? Even though he even apologized, they made him apologize. Okay. I did also see that. He made an apology. He said that he wasn't, trying to offend or upset anyone when he said what he said. This is what he tweeted. But, he said it, he basically in the middle of the concert said, everybody throw up your phone or your light or whatever if you ain't gay, if you ain't got HIV. Okay, really, I didn't see anything wrong with that, what he said, but some did. What's up, Nash in the building? Yep, I see you. Yeah, so I really don't see anything wrong with what DaBaby said on that. What are you all thoughts on that? What do y'all think? Was he wrong? A lot of they trying to throw this homosexuality out there on us. Let's talk about it. Okay. We're gonna start. Let's talk about it. BET Awards. We all know what happened with that. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yep. Nobody who wants to, if your children are sitting there watching the TV, who wants to sit there and see 2 men or 2 women being affectionate with each other? You have that type of things in the privacy of your own bedroom. If that's what you got going on, that's what you got going on, to each its own. But I don't want to see that, and nobody else want to see that, and nobody else's child. Now you have to sit there and try to explain to your child why these 2 men are being affectionate the way they are, or why these 2 women are being affectionate the way they are. So I honestly, I don't see anything wrong with what DaBaby said. Personally, I don't. So he's getting a lot of backlash, though. I don't know why he's getting all the backlash, but of course, half of the music industry, they are, a lot of them are in that realm of society. So let's talk about it, and now they're counseling him. So it's just starting out. And not to mention that they're pissed at him for bringing out Tory. Okay, he brought out Tory Lanez with him. We already know Tory Lanez been counseled ever since he allegedly shot at Megan, or shot Megan, they say, allegedly. But I mean, that's neither here nor there, because we don't know. I wasn't there. I could go back and forth with that. That's a whole nother show with what I believe, because a lot of it didn't add up. So that's neither here nor there. They canceled Tory Lanez. So to me, I feel like, and this is just my opinion, I feel like that is a message that DaBaby sent to the music industry, letting them know, okay, yeah, well, I apologize, but I still stand on what the fuck I said, and brought out Tory and threw all that shit in their face. Because he already knew that Megan was pissed off at him for doing a song with Tory She unfollowed him a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so we already knew that. If you were following him, you knew that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Latasha Parker said, yeah, I didn't agree with the BET Awards at all. I didn't either. I definitely did not agree with the BET Awards. It's just, I just don't get how and when we come to the society come to the point where we just throwing it out there like that. And I was even watching Spectrum News, okay, just a regular news channel, okay, and they did a whole episode on two gay men. And again, I felt that was weird because now what if I had a small child that was, just happened to be getting ready for school or something, and you're watching the news, and now you hear you all doing a whole damn episode on two gay men. Like, what the fuck? Now I gotta sit here and try to explain to my kid, hey, this is not okay. So you gotta, that's a conversation you may not be ready to have with your child. Absolutely. 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 Every person is entitled to their opinion, but it shouldn't be forced upon everyone. And that's all I'm saying. They are making it a habit of forcing this up on us. Like it's just so regular and it's all nilly-willy. It's okay. Like it's just really okay. No, that shit is not okay. No. Yeah, same goes for any couple gay or straight. Yeah, it shouldn't force how they are upon everyone. Exactly, bro, exactly. And this is what I'm talking about. It's all in the commercials now. You can't even watch a TV show, like I said, on regular TV. It's all in the commercials now, all in the cartoons now. The kids can't even watch cartoons. This shit is everywhere. And that's what the part that pisses me off about how they have portrayed our black men in such a way, our black people in such a way. And even if you you click on the news, I was watching, and I barely watch the news, but every time I click on it, it pisses me off because they're showing us in such a derogatory or negative way, or looking in such a manner, to try to degrade us. Anything to try to degrade us is what the media, that's the narrative that they put out there on black people, with this, with that. And so the homosexuality is mostly put upon the black community, while they're, pushing it in the white community. There's a lot of white homosexuality, Hispanic homosexuality, Asian homosexuality, Japanese, but why they, when they make it an effort to put it out there, it's always the face of a black person. So I don't get it. Yeah. I don't understand it. I'm gonna drop the link. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know. I want to hear what you all are thinking. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't let my two watch it either. Yeah, and they were, like I said, see, when my two were young and times were different, they wouldn't dare put that type of stuff on TV when my two were coming up. But now, the days we're living in now, we're in a whole totally different realm. We're in a totally different realm here. They don't care. This is what they're saying. It's okay. All right, teach your children. We want your children to know. And then they took out the prayer and all this in the schools, and Black history. They've taken that out of the schools, but you're going to push the homosexuality agenda on the children. That should tell everyone there's a message behind all of this. Everything is, the plan is to not only destroy the black man and within, but the trigger all the way down to the family, to the kids. Like we want it all, basically. It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely, sis. I get so tired of seeing this shit on regular TV. Absolutely, this is what I'm saying. It's on regular TV, and it's like They don't care. Your preference is yours, but enforced down people's throat is too much. Yep. Demasculating our black men. Definitely. Just like we were discussing the night before last on how they are definitely demasculating our black men. And right before the black African woman's eye, the women eyes and the children eyes, because that's what they want. They don't want the kids to respect the father in the household. So they're putting the image out there. Okay, so this is okay. That your father is feminine. This is what they're putting out there. No, it's not okay. We want our black African kings and queens as the way that we're supposed to be, because when we get ready to go to war, and yes, we will be going to war soon. So I hope you all are getting ready, getting your food, your water, all the supplies and essentials that you all are going to need, because I'm telling you, something is coming. I don't know what it is, but it is. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about homosexuality right now, and why is it being put upon the public the way it is, and everybody thinking that it's okay with that. Okay, so now the baby go ahead and he makes the apology, but at the same time they still counsel him, just as they did Nick Cannon when he talked about and spoke on the Jew incident and told the truth. Basically, everyone knows Nick Cannon had told the truth, allegedly, but they were upset about that and called themselves counsel him, let it die down for a while, and what? He's right back wilding out, back on right now, new episodes already. See what I'm saying? This is how it works. So it's going to be the same thing with DaBaby. They're going to be pissed off at him for a while, until they get some act right out of him, and then it'll be right back, everything's going to be good. Because that's how the industry is. That's how it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, sister.
Hey, sis, how are you?
Good cleaning up. I said, let me stop in and holler on this one. I
Yes.
got you.
Yes.
Um, I think it's sad how they try to make all of this stuff the new normal. But really, it's being like this. Like, you got to look at the cartoons like The Family Guy, American Dad. They been giving out them signs that they was trying to make you accept this in the hotel. You know what I mean? In your household. That's a hotel. Thinking dirty. But
Mhm.
yeah, in the household, they've been trying to make us accept that, because you got to think, even in American Dad, the moms sometimes sleep with the alien, the son, the messages, the subliminal messages. You have to read those.
Exactly. You definitely do. And the thing about that, like I said, even with DaBaby, how they sitting here trying to counsel him, and why y'all wait till this boy get ready to go on stage and tell him he can't go on stage? And, y'all pissed off because he done said something. Basically, he just said, throw your lighters up and throw your phone up if you straight and you ain't got HIV. What was? I don't understand. They make such a big deal out of stuff.
And my
Just
thing is too, when did y'all start taking our freedom of speech right?
exactly. That comes back to what we was talking about the other night, because that's exactly what they're doing. Taking
Exactly.
freedom of speech.
They
What
are.
was the harm in him saying that?
So now it's like you just really can't say almost nothing. You have to accept everything, but you can't say anything.
Yeah,
You got to accept everything, but you can't say anything. And
exactly.
that's crazy as a celebrity that they do that to them, because we say who are just because he's got a little money and stuff. Why can't he say he feel he said nothing wrong to
He didn't
me?
say anything
What,
wrong.
everybody does have that opinion. So why does his opinion matter so big?
That part. Because I didn't see anything wrong with him saying that. They're just like if he was chanting, like, throw your hands in the air, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's all he was saying. Throw your lighters in the air if you ain't gay,
Exactly.
you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got HIV, you know what I'm saying? If you got money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? He just in the middle of his performance. You know what I'm saying? And they just took that, ran with it, and now it's this big ass issue, you know. And I'm gonna tell you something else and this goes back to 50 Cent, because, and I can remember he sit there and talked about how Lee Daniels, remember Empire, when they started putting all the homosexuality stuff on Empire, and 50 Cent made a lot of he talked talked about Lee Daniels about that, putting the homosexuality in there. Now, here we go with Raising Canaan, and he got it all up in there. You see what I'm saying? Like, he basically contradicted what he said. So now you done got with the program. So basically, you everything that you said about Empire, you're doing the exact same thing. You done pushed it out there too, that it's okay with the homosexuality, and you're it's okay, you know, too, basically.
Exactly. And we gotta start. We really gotta start looking like just if you don't believe the Bible. I mean, however people view the Bible and feel about it, money is the root. So men will be lovers of money before anything.
Exactly.
And in the world we're living in, I'm not shocked, Cynthia. Like I mean, I am about the awards a little bit because it was disappointing. Because it's like, why bleep out the cuss words? So I can't say, oh shit, Taraji P. Henson one is. But y'all bleep that out, the shit part out, but he can kiss and damn near have sex on the when his kids though, we know the kids are watching because we want the kids to see Black excellence and let the kids know that they can do what they're doing. Just keep your mind to if our kids are rappers or entrepreneurs, whatever, kind of artists. That's what we're trying to push to our kids. Not, oh shit, cover your eyes because we're not teaching that in the house. Whether my kids want to be gay today, tomorrow, whatever, I will support them and have their back, but I'm not teaching that in my home.
Exactly. And you're right, Kevin. Said, well, 50 just said that because he didn't Fox wasn't back in his show, so basically he just pissed off because they weren't back in his show. Yeah, you're right.
That's sad. But it's sad.
But if you're gonna sit up here and say one thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, don't straddle the fence, pick a side and stay there. You know what I'm saying? You sit up there and contradicting yourself at the same time. You up there talking about how Lee Daniels, this and this, not like, nigga, you just sit your ass up here, you got all that shit, you do the same shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's so that we, as Black people, say the most detrimental things when we get upset. And that image sticks forever, regardless if we feel like he was mad about them not accepting his show or whatever. That still sticks in certain people's head and carry weight. When these white people do it, these white men get Harvey Weinstein and all that. They're still known as the greatest. You get what I'm saying? They're not seen as Harvey did this. It came out there and it went over their heads. But when 50 said it about that Black man, it stuck.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that's just like we was brought up and touched on the other night. It goes all the way back to slavery. How they would, slave masters would rape our men in front of their wives and their children to degrade them and demasculate them. And it gets just a generation of that, of curses, and this is the sad part about it, just like you were saying the other night. I remember you mentioned about how one Black person could be in this household, but if the other Black person see, oh, well, my mama such and such, then this Black person here, couple here, their family more than this Black person, and there you go, there goes the driest hate starts. You see what I'm saying? It all stem from back then, with the slave masters raping and demasculating the Black man, and scarred the generation for life, basically.
Yes. And I mean, it comes to a point where when does it stop with us? When does it stop? When does we can't say something carry weight all through the world?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where y'all planting seeds that DaBaby don't like, the LGBT community. That's not what that meant at all.
Exactly.
If you wasn't doing what he said you was doing in the parking lot, who got mad? You must have been doing what he said, throw your lighters up for. You must felt that way. It didn't come off to me as LGBT at all. And I can stand on the screen and say I have been with a woman and I never took it offensively at all. I'm with a man currently, but I'm just saying, and I never took offense to that at all.
Listen, when I tell you, to each his own. I've never been. I don't plan on, but I'm to each his own. But this is my thing. Don't put it in my face. I don't want to see it. I don't want to have to sit there and explain it to my grandchild. You know, if my grandchild or my grandchildren are watching TV with me, I don't want to. I don't want to sit there and be like, and they're like seeing two men or two women kissing. They're like, "What, Gigi? What just happened?" You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
Then
that wasn't my life, and I never introduced that to my children. You
that
get what
part,
I'm saying? Not because I was ashamed or anything. That's just something I was out there doing. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Not something I was agreeing with it, but it wasn't something I wanted to bring in my house so to teach my kids. But
yeah,
even being a part of that LGBT community, I never took offense to what he said as being as big as they're making it, all because it's another black man doing big things. You know, they can't get in his pocket. They're not getting that money like everybody else sells their souls and whatever the industry thing got going and do that. He didn't do that. You know, he's doing this because that's just what he does. That's what he loves.
yeah. Honestly, I think it goes deeper than that. I think they're honestly pissed at him for bringing Tory out. This all goes back to Tory Lanez. Okay, they're pissed at him for bringing out Tory. He threw Tory in their face. DaBaby been doing a lot of. He been acting out here lately. You know, doing a lot of extra shit. Has been pissing them folks off. Okay. To me, this is just their way of showing him, oh, we can shut you up when the fuck we get ready for you to shut the fuck up. When we want you to shut the fuck up. You see what I'm saying? And I
Oh,
think, huh?
go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis.
And
Carry on.
I just think that this is just their way of being pissed at him bringing out Tory. They have been pissed at ban Tory ever since this shit happened with Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, I think all of this is playing a part with them fucking with DaBaby.
And it all stems back to money.
Yeah,
Because Megan's making
yeah,
money. She's
yeah,
making the money. You
yeah.
know,
She's
she's
making it
cold and
now.
everything.
She's
She's
making
making the
it now.
money.
Mm-hmm.
So when Tory speaks this up, it's like when did okay, even with Tory and Megan, when did we have to listen to one side of a story?
Yeah,
Why he can't have his side of a story
that's
told, whether it's true or false? Why what's wrong? Why y'all making such a big deal if it didn't happen the way she said it happened? Well, what's the problem? Because
yeah.
now y'all planting the seed that it is what Tory said. That's why y'all want Tory
Exactly,
to be quiet.
exactly.
See those planting seeds.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
it's a problem.
yeah,
And DaBaby looking at it like that's business. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
yeah,
A lot of stuff don't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? I can have two friends that's into it. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
But at the end of
exactly.
the day, can I let that our friendship mess up my future too? And what I got going on for me and my children.
Yeah, yeah.
When it doesn't have nothing to do with me, I'm just a friend between the both.
Right. That
So
part.
see, it does go bigger than that.
It does.
It goes higher up than us. And
Yeah.
that's with skin color. And believe it or not, there's some skin color behind the scenes turning on skin color
That part
for
too.
money.
That part too. That's been going on also. That's a whole nother show. And we definitely need to speak on that too. The skin tones. They have been using that to turn us against each other since the beginning
Yes,
from the house nigga being in the house. We already know the house nigga who the house niggas was in the house versus the field niggas. We
yes,
already know the
yes,
snitch niggas from the bitch
yes,
niggas. You know what I'm
yes.
talking
And
about?
it's still like slavery. It's still like slavery. It's some house Negroes. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's some house Negroes.
Yeah. And
And,
they
that, and
put
that-
it
it
on.
goes back to when does it stop? When
Yeah.
we turn against our own kind. Well, like I said, it's a freedom of speech.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. Most
And I,
definitely.
and I just think it's getting carried on to the point where like I said, drama sells. Let
Mm-hmm.
the baby be out there doing something good for the communities and stuff like he does. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't heard nothing about it. He
Yeah.
said one or two things. Everybody's touched and bothered. This is
Yeah.
a problem. This
Yeah.
is this is a
Yeah.
it's a problem within our black community and within the LGBT community too. And it's getting to the problem where everything offends them. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When
Yeah.
y'all had Bible verses up in court just a few months ago stating that Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
That's right.
Now
But
y'all
we
want to take that out of the schools and the courthouses, and they got all the rights. Nobody has the. We can't say a word. Nobody can say a word.
yeah. We all know those are distractions.
Oh
We know
yeah.
those,
Yeah.
we know all this is really a distraction for something that's about to jump off that they don't want to say. You know, they'll throw something out our way. You know, let them talk about that for a while. You know, throw them
And
off.
sometimes it's a distraction too to cover up other stuff that is going on that we ain't paying attention to.
That's what I'm saying. You know, they good about throwing out them damn distractions, honey.
Yeah,
Yes.
real good. So I just
Mhm.
wanted to call in and touch on that. I
I
had to call in
appreciate
and
it.
get my point across and stuff. Thank you, sis.
Already, sis. You have a
All
good.
right, you have a good one. You
All right.
too.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's everything that we have touched on, from the homosexuality to the vaccines. You know, the plan, everything that we are touching on, guys, is just wake up. It's all to raise awareness, basically to raise awareness. Okay. Now that we got that out the way, y'all. Okay. I'm gonna address some even other issues as well that goes along with um, family, because, and this stems back to our ancestors as well, because back in slavery days and ancestry days, time and age, things were different when it came to family. Family have changed a lot, and it comes all the way again from the father on down in the household, whether you had a two-parent household or just one person in the household. It it all stems from family not being the same as it was. With that being said, so you're gonna have some family members. You know, they're gonna make time for you when they want to make time for you, when they need something. Then they'll make time for you. So then you have to separate those family members, and then you have those other family members that, you know, they really, you know, don't want to see you grow and see your highest potential, because they're afraid of the level that you may reach, and you lead them, and not knowing that, you know, they're going to reap the benefits of your success if they just not allow their consciousness and to be such on a hate level that it's sad. I really was going to go all into it, but I'm not going to do it. Just gonna touch on that a bit and say family ain't shit now like they used to be, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So until the next live, y'all, we're gonna touch on some other things. And until then, I will see y'all on the next live, and y'all have a great rest of the Sunday. And I'm out of y'all. Yeah, said it. Like, share, and subscribe.